Vincent van Gogh's Starry Night is a piece in which he draws an image of the night sky, a town, and a large landscape. It was created during his stay at St. Remy Asylum. He had checked in there after a quarrel with Pierre Paul Gauguin, in which he threatened the man. This led to the now famous story of him cutting off a piece of his ear. During his stay here, he often saw this view from his window and soon captured it, and it became the piece we know today. The piece depicts many stars and a large moon along what seems to be cloud. There is a large swirl towards the middle of the piece that I presume is meant to be clouds, but also looks as if it was a larger space entity. Part of what makes this piece is its use of lines in their direction. Rather than straight strokes, Van Gogh uses curves and swirls in the creation of his piece. His use of different colors helps him add a sense of depth to the piece by seeming as if certain parts are farther than others. The colors seem as if they were a very late night or very early morning. The lines also give it a sense of size in terms of one object's relation to another. There are different surfaces being represented, such as the earth, the house, and the buildings, and the mountains, and a very ominous looking cliff. The tools used to make Starry Night are also part of the presentation. The texture of the oils and the way they dry, along with the feel of canvas and how it absorbs the oils, affected what the total piece would look like. One might suppose that his choice of colors and blending were inspired by artists such as Camille Pissarro, and the progression of color helps to keep focus throughout the piece, while their similarities bring a sense of unity. The different proportions of the different buildings and landscape help to give a viewer a sense of seeing things from the eyes of the author. Van Gogh uses familiar and apparent shapes for depicting the town for what seems natural. There is a proper sense of balance within the piece, keeping the sky forward but allowing for the town to make its own stand and being part of the piece. It seems as if Van Gogh was trying to capture what he saw and invoke some sort of emotion from the viewer. While not eminently apparent, elements such as these are, of course, necessary in fields such as music production and engineering. Producers and engineers must be able to keep the music flowing while creating a sense of familiarity. By looping different patterns and notes, throwing in something different every once in a while, it keeps it all from getting stale.